Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss algebra basics, laws of exponent. So when we say exponent guys, this is a number that gives a power to which a number is raised. Ibig sabihin, for example, you have here 2 exponent 5. Okay? So, yung base natin, okay, this is the base. This is the exponent. And the equivalent of this is what you call the power. Okay, so gagawin lang natin is that, for example, 2 raised to 5, multiply natin yung 2 to itself 5 times. Okay, so we have here 2 times 2, we have here times 2, times 2, and times 2. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16, times 2, that is 32. So this is now the power. Okay, ito yung power natin. So, exponent is a number, in this case 5, that gives the power to which a base is raised. Okay, i-raise natin yung base to a certain exponent to get the power. So, that is what we call an exponent. So, here are the laws of exponent. So, if we are multiplying a certain number with the same base, okay, for example, here, let's say we have a base of x, and this number x here is raised to a certain exponent n, then it's multiplied to a same base, and we have here a different exponent m. So if this is the case, naka-multiply siya, same base, we just add the exponent. So you have here x raised to n plus m. Okay, so if you are dividing, same base pa rin, but different exponents, we have here, let's say, x raised to n divided by x raised to m. This time, we subtract the exponent. So this becomes x raised to n minus m. Okay? So now, let's move on. For example, we have here, say, x raised to 1. Okay, kapag 1, hindi na siya linalagay. Okay, so this is just equivalent to x. Ayan. So, we have here x raised to 0. Let's say x raised to 0 wherein x here is any number except 0. This is just equal to 1. Okay, so why is that? For example, we are dividing, we have here x over x. Diba? For example, x over x equal sila. So, you are dividing the same number. This gives you 1. Okay? So, pag in-apply natin yung laws of exponent dito, wherein naka-divide. Okay, so this becomes, okay, x raised to, this is 1, minus yung exponent ng denominator. So that is 1 also. So this is x raised to 1 minus 1, that is 0. So this concludes that x raised to 0 is just equal to 1. Okay? Now, let's proceed. For example, we have x raised to m, and we have here yung naka-raise, renaise pa natin to a certain exponent, n. This time, you just multiply that exponent to that exponent here sa loob ng parenthesis. So this becomes x raised to m times n. Okay? Ayun, minumultiply lang natin siya. So here we have another law. Let's say we have x raised to a negative exponent n. So this can be simplified as 1 all over x raised to n. So gagawin natin siyang denominator pero magiging positive na yung exponent. So sir, paano nangyayari yun? Okay, for example, we have here x raised to 0. Okay, express natin yung 1 as x raised to 0. So that is just equal to 1. Okay, let's say we have here divided by x raised to n. Okay? So pag ganito, this is just equal to x raised to 0. Subtract natin yung exponent ng denominator. Okay, again, using this law here. Okay, so this is 0 minus n. This is now equal to x raised to negative n. And simplifying this is just equal to x raised to 0, that is 1 all over x raised to n. Therefore, concluding that x raised to negative n is just equal to 1 all over x raised to n. Okay, another law of exponent. We have here x raised to, let's say we have a fraction exponent. Let's say x raised to m over n. So this x raised to a fraction exponent can be expressed as, etong n can be the root. So this n is the root. So this is nth root of x exponent m. So that is how you can express a fraction exponent wherein you have a radical sign. Okay, so basically these are the laws of exponent. Okay, so let's apply these laws by solving sample problems. Ayan. So in this problem we have, simplify natin to, x squared times y raised to 5 divided by x raised to 5 times y. Okay? So i-simplify natin siya by using the laws of exponent. Again, if you are going to evaluate this, dapat you just work on the laws of exponent kapag same yung base. Okay, we can only combine or you can actually apply the laws of exponent kapag same yung base niya. Okay, apply natin yung x squared. Okay, ito, this is x squared divided by x raised to 5 times we have here y raised to 5 all over y. Okay, work on natin doon. So we have here x raised to 2 exponent 2 minus exponent ng denominator, that is 5. Okay, times y. Okay, 5 minus exponent ng denominator niya, that is 1. So we can simplify this as, you have here x squared times y raised to 5 all over x raised to 5 times y. That is equal to, we have here x raised to 2 minus 5, that is negative 3. And we have here y raised to 5 minus 1. Okay, that is 4. Then we just simplify this. Pag negative exponent, pwede mong ibaba, but magiging positive siya. Okay, as we have proved dun sa concept na-discuss natin earlier. So this becomes y raised to 4 raised to x cubed. Okay, so this is the final answer for this problem. So, proceed tayo sa next problem natin. So here, we need to simplify this expression. Okay, so we have 64 raised to x times 4 raised to our exponent y. Okay? Now here, we can only combine this kapag same yung base niya. Okay, 64 is a multiple of 4. We can actually express 64 in terms of base 4. So, this is just equivalent to, so ang ating 64 here, okay, is just equivalent to 4, okay, cube. Okay, check natin. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, that is 64. Okay, so that is 4 cube. So, 4 cube, yung 64, then naka-raise sa x. And we have here times 4 raised to y. Okay, simplify natin. If this is the case, again, using the laws of exponent, kapag meron ka ditong expression na may exponent, then naka-raise pa siya sa exponent, you can just multiply that exponent to this other exponent. So this becomes 4 raised to 3x times 4 raised to y. Now we can combine kasi parehas na yung base. Again, when you are multiplying same base, different exponent, you just add the exponent. So this becomes 4 raised to 3x, okay, plus y. Then, of course, write the given, 64 raised to x times 4y. Again, this is the final answer, 4 raised to 3x plus y. Okay, so this is now the final answer for this second problem. Alright, so here we go to our next problem. Okay, so we have here x squared, y cubed, z raised to negative 2. All of those quantity are raised to negative 3 times the quantity x raised to negative 3, y, z cubed. All of those quantity are raised to negative 1/2. Then, those are all over x, y, z raised to negative 3, quantity raised to negative 5/2. Okay, so simplify lang natin itong expression. So first, isa-isahin natin to. Okay? I-distribute natin yung exponent na -3 in this quantity. So we have here x squared. Okay, so ito, multiply lang natin dito sa mga exponent. Ayan. So we have here x squared. So 2 times -3, -6. So this becomes x raised to -6. So we have here 3 times -3, that is -9. So y exponent -9. Then we have here -2 times -3. Okay, negative times negative, positive. So this becomes z raised to 6. So lagyan natin ng parenthesis. Then next is this. We have here x raised to, so -3 times -1/2, that is 3/2. So y raised to, okay, 1 times -1/2, so that is -1/2 lang. Then we have here z raised to, so 3 times -1/2, that is -3/2. Alright, so here we are to the denominator. So divided by, so x raised to -5/2. So x raised to -5/2. Then we have here y raised to -5/2 also. Since 1 lang yung exponent, so 1 times -5/2. Then we have here z raised to, so -3 times -5/2. So -3 times -5, that is 15. So this is 15 halves. Okay. Now let's go to this numerator again. Okay. This multiplication. Ibig sabihin pag multiply same base, different exponents, we just add the exponent. Okay. So for x, so that is x raised to, so -6. So add natin dito. Okay. So you have here -6 plus 3/2. So y -9 plus -1/2. So we have here -9 raised to -9 plus -1/2. Then we have for z, that is 6 plus -3/2. So we have here 6 plus -3/2. Okay, all over. So we have here x raised to -5/2 times y raised to -5/2. Then we have here z raised to 15 halves. Okay, simplify lang natin itong mga exponents. So, -6 plus 3 halves. Okay, fraction. -6 plus 3 halves. LCD natin is 2. So, this becomes, so multiply tayo ng 2 over 2 dito sa -6. So, this becomes -12 over 2 plus 3 halves. Okay, -12 plus 3. So, that is -9. So, -9 halves. Okay, so this is x. So, x raised to -9 halves. Okay, for y. So, for y, we have here -9 minus 1/2. Okay. Again, LCD is 2. So, 9, yung -9, multiply natin sa 2 over 2. So, -18 all over 2 minus 1/2. Okay, same LCD. You can just combine this. Okay, so you have here -18 minus 1. Okay, this is -19 halves. Okay, so y raised to -19 halves. So times z, for z, that is 6 plus -3 halves. Okay, 6 minus 3 halves. So LCD again, 2. So we have here 12 over 2 minus 3 halves. This is 12 minus 3. That is 9. And we have here 9 halves. Okay, z raised to 9 halves. Then copy again the denominator. So divided by, you have here x raised to -5 halves. And we have here y raised to -5 halves. And z raised to 15 halves. Then we have here, finally, kapag divide, you just subtract the exponent. Okay, so we have here x raised to -9 halves. Okay, minus yung exponent din ng x doon sa denominator. So, that is negative minus negative 5 halves. So, times y. Okay, dito negative 19 halves. So, minus exponent ng denominator which is negative 5 halves. So, times z. You have here 9 halves minus the exponent of z sa denominator. That is 15 halves. Ayan. So, let's just simplify and we have the final answer now. So, we have here x raised to 9 halves. Okay, plus negative times negative, 5 halves. Okay, times y raised to, we have here negative 19 halves plus, okay, negative times negative, positive. So, plus 5 halves. And we have here z raised to, we have here 9 minus 15. Okay, 9 halves minus 15 halves. So, just simplify this na. So, 9 minus 15, we have here negative 6. So, this is negative 6 halves. Okay. So, simplify pa natin. So, this becomes x raised to negative 9 halves plus 5 halves. So, negative 9 plus 5, negative 4. So, negative 4 over 2. So, we have here y raised to negative 19 halves plus 5 halves. So, negative 19 plus 5, negative 14. So, we have here all over 2 times z. And we have here negative 6 all over 2. That is negative 3. So, simplify natin. We have here negative 4 divided by 2. We have here x raised to negative 2. And we have here y raised to, okay, negative 14 divided by 2, negative 7. And we have here z raised to negative 3. Then we simplify again because our exponent here is negative. Gawin natin siyang positive by placing it to the denominator. Okay, this becomes 1 all over x squared, y raised to 7, and we have here z cubed. This is the final answer for this problem. Okay, copy natin yung original. So, we have this. This is equal to 1 all over x squared, y raised to 7, z cubed. Okay, x squared, y raised to 7, z cubed. Okay, this is the final answer for this problem. So, here we are to our next problem. Okay, y is equal to 4 times the quantity 5 raised to 2n plus 1 minus 10 times the quantity 5 raised to 2n minus 1. Okay, all over 2 times the quantity 5 raised to our exponent 2n. Ayan. Let's just distribute etong denominator sa kada isa dito. So, this becomes y equals, okay, 4 times 5 raised to 2n plus 1 all over 2 times 5 raised to 2n and minus 10 times the quantity 5 raised to 2n minus 1 all over 2 times the quantity 5 raised to 2n. Okay, hiniwalay lang natin so that we can simplify. So, dito 4 divided by 2, this is 2. So, y equals 2 times, we have here 5 raised to 2n plus 1 all over 5 exponent 2n minus 10 divided by 2. This is 5. Okay, this is 5 raised to 2n minus 1 all over 5 raised to 2n or exponent 2n. Then we can apply now the laws of exponent. Okay, so we have here same base. Pag same base and naka-divide, okay, gagawin lang natin, we just subtract the exponent of the denominator to the exponent of the numerator. Okay, so we have here 2 times, okay, copy the base, then subtract the exponents. We have here 2n plus 1, okay, minus yung denominator. Okay, so 2n. Ayan, so minus 5 times, same dito, we have here, copy the base, and subtract the exponent. So, raised to 2n minus 1 minus, we have here 2n. Ayan, it's a matter of simplification na lang. So, we have here y equals, okay, 2 times Okay, 5 raised to 2n plus 1 minus 2n. So, 2n minus 2n. So, this becomes 0. 0 na yun. And we have here 5 raised to 1 na lang. Okay, 5. Huwag nang ilalagay yung exponent kapag 1 siya. Okay guys, we have here minus 5. And this is 5 raised to. So, 2n minus 2n here. This cancel out, 0. And we have here negative 1. 5 raised to negative 1. Simplify natin y equals 10 minus 5. Then, pag negative yung exponent, recalling the laws of exponent, you just let this as your denominator. Okay, 5 raised to 1. Okay, wag nang ilagay yung 1. So, this becomes, you have here 10 minus, so 5 times 1/5, that is 1. Therefore, y is just equal to 9. Okay, this is the final answer for this problem. Okay, so let's go to this problem. Okay, medyo iba tong problem because here, hinihingan tayo ng x and y. So, solve for x and y. In this equation, we have here 27 exponent x is equal to 9 exponent y. So, pag dalawang unknown, dalawang variable, dapat dalawang equation din. So, binigyan tayo ng isa pa. So, 81 exponent y times 3 exponent negative x is equal to 243. Okay, let's find equation out of those exponents. Okay, from the first expression, so we have here first equation, second equation. So from the first equation, we can actually equate the exponent kapag same yung base. So hindi same yung base natin, we cannot do that. So parehasan muna natin yung base niya. So eto, yung factor niya can be 3. So pwede natin siyang express in terms of base 3. Okay, 27 in terms of base 3 is, okay, 27 is just equal to 3 cube. Okay, so 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27. Okay, so this 27 here, equation 1, this can be expressed as 3 cube, okay, raised to x. Yung 27, 3 cube siya. Then we have here, of course, 9 can be expressed as 3 squared. So this is 3 squared raised to, we have here y. Then simplifying, this becomes 3 raised to 3x equals 3 raised to 2y. So here, we have same base. Therefore, kung equal yung base, dapat equal din yung exponent since na-equal siya. Okay? So therefore, 3x is just equal to 2y. For this expression to become equal, their exponent should also be equal kasi nga equal din yung bases niya. Okay? Ayun. So, if this is 3 here, raised to 3x, 3 din to, raised to 2y. Therefore, 3x should be equal to 2y. So, 3x is equal to 2y will be our first working equation. Okay. Let's go to the second equation. So, from the second equation, we have here 81 raised to y times 3 raised to negative x is equal to 243. Again, here, 81 can be expressed as a base of 3. Okay? So, that is 3 raised to 4. So, 81 is equal to 3 raised to 4. Okay, 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times 3, 81. Okay, so we have here 3 raised to 4. Yung 81, that is raised to y. We have here times 3 raised to negative x is equal to 243. Okay, so yung 243 dapat maging base niya is 3. Express natin siya into exponential form wherein ang base niya is 3. So that we can make or we can produce another equation. So 243. Okay, so let's try this. So 3 times 3 here, 9 times 3, 27 times 3, 81. So 81 times 3 is 243. Therefore, 243 can be expressed as 3 raised to 5. So this is 243. So this is 3 raised to 5 or exponent 5. So simplify lang natin, 3 raised to 4y. Okay, multiply yung exponent. Then we have here 3 raised to negative x. And that is equal to 3 raised to 5. So at same base, different exponents, we just add the exponent. So this becomes 3 raised to 4y minus x, and we have here 3 raised to 5. Again, since na-equal ito, okay, same base, dapat equal din yung exponent nila. Okay, so this expression here can produce an equation of 4y minus x is equal to 5. Okay, so we have here our second working equation. Okay, two equations, two unknown, we can solve for x and y. So using the first equation, we have here 3x is equal to 2y, and this is going to be our second equation. We have here 4y minus x is equal to 5. Okay, from the second equation, extract natin si x. Okay, so x is just equal to 4y. Okay, lipat natin dito sa right, maging positive. Etong si 5, lipat natin sa left. So, maging negative siya. So, 4y minus 5. Then, si x dito, just substitute that to here sa first equation. Okay, second equation here. So, 3 times. So, yung x natin, 4y minus 5 equals 2y. So, distribute natin si 3. Okay, 3 times 4, 12. So, 12y minus. So, 3 times negative 5, negative 15. So, equals 2y. Okay, here, 12y minus 2y, that is. So, 12y minus 2y equals 15. Okay, so, we have here 12y minus 2y, 10y equals 15. Okay, divide natin both sides by 10. So, we have y equals 15 divided by 10. So, simplify natin siya. So, we have here 15 divided by 10. So, this is 5 times 3, 5 times 2. So, 5 will cancel out. Then, we have here y as 3 halves. So, this is y. Let's just solve for x. Okay, to solve x, gamitin natin si second equation. Okay, x is equal to 4 times y, wherein y is 3 halves. You have here minus 5. So, x equals, you have here 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So, this is 2 times 3. Okay. So, we have here minus 5. So, x is equal to, so 6 minus 5. Then, we have here x as 1. Okay, so this is x and y. So, x is 1, y is 3 halves. Okay, that's it. That's it, guys, for today's video. I hope that you have learned from this video, guys. And if you're new to this channel, just click the subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you'll get notified on future videos just like this one. Follow me, guys, on Facebook. That is facebook.com/engineerprofph. See you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching this video.